Welcome to Neo Nexus. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. In December 2024, China's aviation industry made global headlines by unveiling a groundbreaking stealth bomber prototype. The Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group, known for the J-20, revealed a large, tailless, crewed stealth aircraft, signaling Beijing's ambition to master advanced military aviation. This wasn't a minor upgrade. It was a bold leap, designed to project Chinese air power far beyond its borders. The public maiden flight, escorted by a twin-seat J-20S, underscored the bomber's size and importance. Echoing the J-20's debut in 2011, this new platform moves China into the realm of long-range strategic strike, a domain long dominated by the US and Russia. Western analysts have dubbed it the Boxer or J-36, identifying it as a medium-range supersonic stealth bomber, distinct from the anticipated H-20. The Pentagon had already confirmed China's pursuit of new stealth bombers. This prototype is the first concrete evidence of that strategy. On the same day, rival Shenyang Aircraft Corporation revealed its own stealth fighter, highlighting China's strategy of parallel development and internal competition. The message is clear. China is building not just a single advanced aircraft, but an entire ecosystem of next-generation platforms, accelerating its rise as a peer air power. The Chengdu bomber's design is a showcase of modern stealth engineering, blending global influences with unique Chinese innovation. Its tailless, diamond-shaped wing is optimized for all-aspect stealth and high-speed performance, eliminating vertical tails to minimize radar signature. This approach demands advanced fly-by-wire controls and split brake rudders, a technological feat China now appears to have mastered. With an estimated length of 75 feet and a wingspan of 63 feet, the bomber boasts a substantial payload and fuel capacity. The airframe's smooth lines and tight tolerances reflect cutting-edge manufacturing, balancing stealth, speed, and payload. A large central weapons bay, about 25 feet long, enables internal carriage of cruise missiles, anti-ship missiles, and potentially hypersonic weapons, while side bays likely house air-to-air missiles for self-defense. The aerodynamic philosophy borrows from the B-2 and B-21, using split ailerons for control without a tail. Every angle and curve is calculated to deflect or absorb radar, making the bomber exceptionally hard to detect and engage. The result? A futuristic functional aircraft that embodies China's leap in stealth technology. At the heart of the new bomber is a rare three-engine configuration, with two underwing inlets and a concealed dorsal intake to reduce radar signature. Each engine is believed to deliver around 22,000 pounds of thrust, enabling high-speed, high-performance flight. The bomber's primary advantage is speed, estimated to reach Mach 1.8, with strong speculation of supercruise capability for sustained supersonic flight without afterburners. This allows rapid penetration of enemy defenses, quick strikes, and fast egress, greatly increasing survivability. Unlike the US B-2 and B-21, which prioritize extreme stealth at subsonic speeds, China's design bets on a blend of stealth and speed to outpace and outmaneuver defenses. A supersonic bomber compresses enemy reaction times and complicates interception, making it a formidable threat. Its operational range is expected to cover the first and second island chains in the Pacific, threatening key targets without refueling. Combined with stealth and speed, this bomber is a true strategic asset for the PLAAF. China's new bomber invites direct comparison with America's B-21 Raider, but the two represent different philosophies. The B-21 is a subsonic flying wing, prioritizing maximum stealth to penetrate the world's toughest air defenses. In contrast, the Chengdu Boxer balances stealth with supersonic speed, aiming to punch through defenses before a response can be mounted. The Boxer may not match the B-21's all-aspect stealth, but its speed offers a different kind of survivability and operational flexibility. The B-21 is designed for global reach and nuclear deterrence. China's bomber is a regional weapon, focused on countering US and allied power in the Indo-Pacific. It's a tool for anti-access and area denial, threatening carriers and bases that underpin American military presence in the Pacific. Ultimately, the B-21 is about global power projection. The Boxer is about challenging that power close to home. These divergent approaches will define the next era of strategic air competition. The contest between these platforms is reshaping the future of air power. The arrival of a supersonic stealth bomber in China's arsenal shifts the Indo-Pacific balance of power. For decades, US carrier groups and air power dominated the region. Now, China's bomber is designed to threaten those very assets. Its stealth, speed, and long-range missiles can reach U.S. naval forces far from China's coast, pushing them further out and complicating intervention. The bomber strengthens China's anti-access/area denial strategy, working with missiles, submarines, and warships to create overlapping threats. Defending against a stealthy supersonic attacker is exponentially harder than against older platforms. For U.S. allies like Japan and the Philippines, this new threat forces a rethink of defense postures and could trigger a regional arms race. The bomber also gives Beijing new options for coercion and escalation, threatening critical infrastructure and shifting the strategic calculus. The U.S. and its allies must now develop new concepts and resilient networks to survive a potential first strike. China's new bomber is just one node in a rapidly evolving integrated warfare doctrine. Recent exercises show China moving from platform-centric to network-centric warfare, where data from satellites, drones, and sensors is fused to give pilots a decisive edge. The bomber will operate as part of a system of systems, receiving targeting data and protection from J-20 fighters and electronic warfare aircraft. This networked approach multiplies the effectiveness of every platform, making even older jets more lethal. China is building a comprehensive kill chain to detect and engage stealthy adversaries, using long-wave radars and advanced data fusion. The bomber both benefits from and contributes to this network, sharing sensor data and enhancing situational awareness. The real competition is now about building the most resilient, intelligent, and lethal combat network, not just the best individual aircraft. The Chengdu bomber's power is magnified by the network that supports it. This integrated doctrine marks a leap in Chinese military thinking, posing a significant long-term challenge to U.S. air power. The unveiling of the Chengdu stealth bomber marks a pivotal moment in global military aviation, signaling the dawn of a new era in military technological rivalry. This event is more than just a display of cutting-edge engineering. It's a clear message that the balance of power in the skies is shifting. If the new bomber follows the J-20's rapid development path, we could see operational squadrons by the early 2030s. This timeline presents an urgent challenge for U.S. and allied defense planners, who must now accelerate their own modernization efforts. Countering this emerging threat will require massive investment, not just in the B-21 Raider, but in a new generation of sensors, radars, space-based assets, and next-generation interceptors. The U.S. must also rethink its operational concepts, dispersing and hardening bases to ensure survivability in a contested environment. Meanwhile, China's parallel development strategy is likely to yield not only more advanced bombers, but also a new generation of unmanned systems, further complicating the defense landscape. The era of uncontested American air dominance is ending. China's supersonic stealth bomber signals the arrival of a true peer competitor, forcing a fundamental reassessment of global air power. The coming decades will be defined by a costly and relentless race for advantage in stealth, speed, and networked warfare capabilities. The stability of the Indo-Pacific and the global balance of power now depends on how the U.S. and its allies adapt to this new reality. The choices made today will shape the future of air dominance for generations to come, making this a defining moment in the history of aerial warfare.